EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Jordan for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio States. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. It didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. I remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Damn.
Stroud gets him to first with a slide down at the end of it. All set to go now from the 35. Stroud throwing here on first. Gets him on the end route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Didn't get that, but...
And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through
yeah,
the
baby.
Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran of QB.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs a wrong route, this is a quarterback that can erase the mistakes of others around him. You sure love that guy leading your team.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and they're going to have a first down now.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Oh, damn it.
So they'll head
Fucked
up
up.
here first and 10 from the 34. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And that is a touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
These guys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
That motherfucker could fly.
Well, Brock, they could prove
My
me wrong,
homie.
but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
One after up and good from Boswell. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return.
Oh, yeah, baby.
These guys pull that in front further, 13-zip. That is the the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football, and good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you can find a lane for an immediate return, and sometimes that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
Woo, baby. Woo, woo, woo.
Nice little energy
Man, I
on
wish.
their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away.
Dustin can play
This
us.
at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
I wish I had $10 second on a card, because I would do it in like heartbeat. Sent them. They have Xbox.
First and 10.
I want to play so bad.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking to his fullback now. Space past the 35. And he's all the way across midfield.
All right, you got it.
Inside that 45-yard line.
That was good, Bengals.
Chains after a big play, 39 yards.
That was good, bro.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45.
That was good. I'll give you that.
Set it down to boot. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. What a hit, and the ball's loose.
Oh, baby.
Scooped up by the defense. Into the red zone. And it's
Woo!
returned. Reach the end zone. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Woo! $23.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff.
They can't get nothing.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Bengals and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on, baby.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he will have this across that 40-yard line.
Did it
before
good.
they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. Stride to throw on first down. It's Ironman up downfield. He's got it.
Damn it.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Prime Time.
The
Hopefully
first.
no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
They don't say nothing? How did I get to say something? I forget.
time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Trey Tucker makes the play.
Damn it, fuck.
And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Here we go. Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Stroud again. Too much lead.
Gotcha.
That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Again, Stroud. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Will Reichert now to try the field goal.
Lucky.
This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And that'll close the gap a small bit to 20.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he steps out after getting what he could. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. First down run, now 5, now 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. It's a big stride downfield to Anguka. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Gonna spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're gonna throw.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. He makes it in for the touchdown. Them to the halftime locker room.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Offense not going anywhere. They want to. They toss it right. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it
Come
off
on,
and
baby.
turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. Oh no, he lost control of another one!
Damn it! I thought I could have got a fumble again.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And on first
Damn,
down,
one dude
it's
shoved his
the
ass.
defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Stroud now on 3rd. That one's incomplete over the middle. Alec Io Manor, the intended receiver.
Yeah, baby.
And that brings up 4th and short. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and long. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
First down and 10. At the 50-yard
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Show.
Give now to the running back. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, just infuses your offense with confidence.
Right side, this is a good cut. And they're going to be working for the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And in he goes for the touchdown.
Got lucky on that
These guys
shit.
get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Boswell to add the PAT. They flip it to the kicker. Breaks a tackle. He's still going.
Damn
And
it.
there's an example of why you
Push
never
wrong
see
button.
fake extra points anymore. He's out of bounds well short of the goal line. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do.
13 seconds left.
Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18.
He'll throw it. Stroud is hit. The ball is out. Recovered by the defense. And they take a little
Damn.
for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half.
Woo, baby.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you. As we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Just shit again.
Out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Turn starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just enough to get out. Very good chance now. That lead's going to grow. It's certainly not shrink.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the
I don't know what I'm
field.
doing right now.
And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
On the zone read, here's Jacobs.
Nope, that didn't work.
Perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Boswell able to knock
baby.
it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with the lead.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they